Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna explain the the code that is used for classes, which is student class, department class, course class, attendance class, and grades class. So we start with the student class. We have here some libraries that is used to give us the access, or it helps us to run the code because we used some lines that it will it will need to some libraries to run. So here, public class student, we provide the functions. Here, integer ID, string student number, string name, and in the public student, we have the setter methods, which is public void set for the student ID and the setter for the student number. And we use this ID so that it's return the value. Here the setter methods, and here we got the getter methods with the return this ID, which is the value. Same thing for all functions: student ID, student number, name, surname, gender. Here we have public void add students, which is it has parameters. Uh, this method or this line is for edit the student information, and this one is for calling to delete the student information. In this one, it's used to list all the information that it's given from the teacher or from the question, which is here: the student number, the name, surname, nationality, gender, birthday here. So this information or these data are given from the teacher. Here we call it for listing all student, which is the steps that also given from the previous question, and this one is for editing, and we coming back to list after the editing. Here for backing up students, and here for deleting, and here another time for listing all student after deleting or after the deletion. Here it's also the print or it will show us the output after the restoring student or displaying the information. So if we come here to the student and we run it, so it gives us the output, which is before editing and before deleting and after deleting, this way. And I make it for printing all information of the student so that it will print all the student information, then edit it and delete it, and after that listing it, and by this way. Here we have the similar things like for the department. We use the public class department and we give the functions. Here we have the setter methods and getter methods. This line is used for the editing the department names, and here this one is for deleting all departments so that we are moving according to the steps. Here the backup departments, restore departments. Here public study void test departments, which is the departments that is given from, like for example, from the question. So we're listing them as a string. Here it's a line for printing all the data, here for listing them, and here for edit them. And this one is like after the edit, after that list all, like we list them after the edit. Here we back up them like from the beginning. Here we delete the third object. So move on. And if we choose the department and we run it, so we get the result, which is displaying the department name, all departments name, then it will be edit the second one, and deleting and these things. So according to the steps, we are moving on. In the course, we also have the same thing. Um, some libraries here is important. For example, we used for all classes the import Java util array list. So it's important. So here, and also we call it from here private static final. Here we have the setter methods and getter methods. Um, Same thing like mostly like the other classes. I'm gonna show you here the the courses that it's given from the question, so we list them here. After that we get the edit and these things, we call it from here. So if we choose the course and we run it, we got the the result, which is displaying the courses after editing, after deleting. But first it display them all, then after that, according to the steps, it will be move on the steps like deleting them, editing them, then finally it will list them all. So attendance also, we add these libraries. Here we have the public class, private integer, private student ID, and these things. Here we have the setter methods, getter methods. So as I said, it's mostly like the same classes. Here we have the data that it's given from the question, and we use them for listing them, deleting them. So mostly all classes are the same. Here also we have the setter method, getter method, all the information that given from the question. Here we used parameters for adding and for editing. Also we add the parameters for the functions or for the methods. Here it's the deleting method and deleting and listing. Here it's used for calling list all grades, so it will be display all the grades. Here it will delete them all, then backup them, restore them. Here we have the information or the data that it's given from the question, and we list them according to the question, like 90 to 88 to 69, it's A, and these things. Finally, here we have the edit and the remove and restore. So we are moving as question say. So if we display the grades, it will show us the all grades availability and the letter grade and these things. I hope you enjoy from the explanation, and thank you for your attention.